Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back as always. As you can see, we're going to head back to Dimension Next. Check out that evil turtle himself, Slash. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and crack her open and see what we got. All right, y'all. So this is how Slash is going to come to y'all in the box. And just looking at him, he's a hefty figure, as he's supposed to be a big, more imposing turtle. Also, this isn't the video game Slash. This is the one based off the cartoon because this is the cartoon line or whatnot. Um, so you got that. But just looking at him, you got the warts all over his head, on his legs and his arms. Turn around, you got the spikes going down. He has the real cool armor on the uh, shoulders and his hands with the spikes, and also on his knee pads down here. Um, his headband is supposed to mimic the metal mask instead of the black mask that we normally see in the video games. And then you got the real cool purple belt going around him with the skull logo. And then you got other paint details down here as well as the toes and on the fingers and all that stuff. Pretty good figure, pretty solid. We'll go ahead and run down his articulation real quick. As far as his head goes, he can look up that far, look down that far. Of course, you get side to side. Um, Look like you can move his neck back and forth a little bit. From what I can see. Oh, let's see. Let's straighten up this camera just a tad bit. Oh, back it up. All right. So, um, arms can go out that far. Don't want to push it because it does crash into a shell in the back on the armor right there. So be careful so you don't break that like we did the Shredder in our last video. Uh, Shameless plug. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. Can't believe I broke my toy on camera. That was the first one on camera. Same on this side. You do have bicep swivel. I advise you to heat up the figure as this was paint locked, so I had to heat it up to get it to bust loose. And when it finally did, it came loose or whatnot. You got double bend at the elbows, and then you got side to side on the wrist as well as round or whatnot. Same on the other side. You can go up that far. We're not going to do the 360 because again, that shoulder does crash into the shell. But I mean, if you want to, go for it. Your toe, do as you wish. Bicep swivel, double bend at the elbow, as well as wrist articulation as well, side to side, and as well as round. Of course, this is a turtle, so all the movement is under the shell. So right there, if you can see, is where you get your articulation. So he can go side to side underneath there, bend forward that far. It's like he bent forward that far, back that far, whatnot. Um, Other than that, you're not gonna get too much more movement out of his torso. As far as the legs are concerned, you can go up that far, back that far before it runs into the shell itself. He can kick out that far on both sides, and then you get double bend at the knee, but it does hinder due to the knee pad, so I wouldn't push it that far. Um, you know, don't want to break it, like I said earlier. Also, the foot can kick down this far at the ankle, and then you got side to side as well. Same on the other side. Double bend at the knee, as well as articulation at the ankle, up, down, side to side. So you got all that. Mine is a little bit loose on his legs. You got the floppy. I'm probably gonna have to fix that, figure something out, put something in there, thinking up that peg, just so I can get those legs to stand a little bit more firmer. Because this one, when he's standing, kind of likes to slide out a little bit. So that's pretty much it for Slash. Go ahead and have him there. All right. Um, Going over his accessories real quick. So you get the bowl terrarium, whatever you want to call it, which is done in clear plastic with green at the bottom with a palm tree. And if you can see, the palm tree is keyed in such a way to go in the terrarium. So you can just push. Oh, hold on, give me a sec. Do this off camera. All right, you just push that in there or whatnot to get that in there. So you got that accessory that comes with them. You also get, and this one's gonna be hard, Baby Slash. Hold on, you can see you get Baby Slash that goes with it that you can put in the terrarium. I'd be careful because I mean this thing is extremely small. Once this video is over, he's pretty much going back into his box. So also you get another Slash head with him sticking out his tongue, and you know, same facial feature or whatever, just that tongue sticking out, basically telling you to go. Well, you can go away. Uh, as far as he does come with 2 pairs of hands, so you get the, let's see here, you get these hands, open hands or whatnot. That's for, you know, gripping the guns or the laser blaster, and well, both of them. And then these ones are slightly bigger. Oops, moving the camera. These are slightly more open. I guess these will be for holding the rifle as well, because they, you know, they're a little bit more open on the trigger finger. So you got those. He also comes with this missile. Um, oops. Yep, you get this missile that he can hold. And we're moving the camera again. Sorry about that, y'all. Ain't trying to make y'all sick. He also comes with his laser pistol. All right. You also get his backpack, done in or painted blue with white, and you got the strap that goes over his shoulder or whatnot. So you got that as well. Then you also get his little cannon. All right, and you know, you got the yellows and grays and whites and um, light purple, pink, whatever you want to call that. But yeah, you got that as well. So that's pretty much for to do it with all his accessories. So let's go ahead and arm this dude out real quick, see what he looks like. All right, so let's slide his accessories over here real quick. There you go. Slash somewhat armored up. The backpack, you know, you just pop his head off and slide it over. It doesn't pop loose from the sides. Just slide it over, and all that good stuff. We did switch out his hands with the trigger gripping hands, or you know, laser blaster hands or whatnot. Um, this one is a little tight to hold onto this, so I might try to see about using the other ones. I don't know. We'll see here in a little bit. I do have the more open hand on this one, so let's just pop this out real quick. Put it in this hand, see what it does. And I would say that it does feel a little bit better in this hand. So yeah, you can use those more splayed. Oops, those more splayed open hands for holding on to the guns or whatnot, or laser blasters. All right, we'll go ahead and take this one out real quick. Take him out real fast. Pop out. Be careful when you're pulling on his hands because it's a tight fit. Go ahead and put in his other hand real fast and see if we can get him to hold this real quick. All right, so there you have him with his double barrel laser blaster or whatnot. And I will say, use these hands with this blaster, as because this bar right here on both triggers or handles, they feel real brittle. Like I can break them if I just move it the wrong way. So definitely use the more open hands for it, so you don't break your toy. All right. I wish it was a little bit thicker, but it is what it is. Just take your warning from here. Okay. So that about does it for our boy Slash right here. We'll get to the end of the video, do final thoughts or whatnot, and then we'll call it. All right, y'all. So that does it for our boy Slash. Um, I'm happy to have him in the collection. On this one, I could say I just have a couple of gripes, and that would be just his legs. They were too loose or whatnot, and all shaky or whatnot. We need to get that resolved, fixed or whatnot. Which isn't a problem. I could do it myself with a little bit of polish, clear coat polish. I could put on there and it'll tighten up, just like I used to do some of my Transformers or whatnot. I'll probably do the same to this, see if that works. But if you're looking for a lot of articulation out of this figure, you're not going to get it without breaking your toy. I will say that. Again, afraid them shoulder pauldrons will pop off, and you just his arm is running to his shell, so you just gotta be careful with that. I also wish they would have put some cuts in the backpack so the backpack would sit flush with his shell. Them spikes make it push out a little bit more, so just be aware of that. You're gonna have, put it wherever you want to fit your display or whatnot. But I just wish that was addressed when they made this too. Other than that, it's a good figure, solid, looks pretty good with the rest of the baddies of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle world. I'm happy to have them. Would I buy it again? No, I will not. Mostly because I have it. Maybe if they updated it or whatnot. But yes, if you don't have it, go out and pick you up a copy. Now, I will say I do prefer the video game Slash over this one, just because I like the way he looked more. It was more toy accurate from back in the day or whatnot. So yeah, I'll probably try to pick that one up just to put in with my display. I'll keep this one, but he'll be somewhere else doing something else. I don't know. I might keep them next to each other. Who cares? But yeah, that'll do it. So, new viewers and returning viewers, thank y'all for coming and viewing, checking out and talking toys with us or whatnot. Tell me, what do you think about it if you already picked it up? Do you like it? Do you not? Would you recommend it to other people? Who knows? Who cares? Just talk to us. If you wouldn't mind, please like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, peace.